Okay, so we have got a very exciting new trailer.
Oh!
This is something you've been excited for a very long time. Jamie, take it away.
Jurassic Stark. Our watch has nearly ended. April 14th. We've got literally
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so exciting.
5 weeks.
5 weeks to go.
Until the world finally knows the final instalment of Game of Thrones. Final season. How are we feeling from the trailer?
First of all, amazing trailer. That's how excited I am. The trailer was reminding me of It's a great trailer, but it's not too revealing, unlike a lot of film trailers.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was quite revealing.
Did you?
Yeah. You saw a lot of the characters there that you didn't necessarily know had survived.
You're talking about Tormund.
Yes. Yeah.
Tormund Giantsbane.
So when the White Walker took down the wall in the finale, season 7,
with Viserion,
we weren't sure whether a couple of our fave characters had actually made it. Little spoiler, they have. So the opening scene we have got
Arya.
Arya.
With a fierce struck in the face.
She's covered in blood. Is it her blood or someone else's blood?
Yeah, it could be someone else's blood. It looks like she's in the crypts of Winterfell, running for her life. You don't see Arya running from a battle. So who do we think's chasing her?
We haven't seen Arya in a battle yet.
No, that's true.
Only one-on-one combat. So this could be
That's
really
true.
interesting for her, actually.
Yeah, it could. I'd love to know who she's actually running from. I've got a few theories.
Go.
I think it could be Hodor. Having been reanimated. Because we know that the Night King can obviously... Yeah, as in bring back.
Yeah.
It's not going to be like a DreamWorks or Disney version of Hodor.
So you think that the White Walkers will possibly bring some of the older characters back?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think
It's a
they'll...
theory.
Yeah, that's just a theory. I don't think they're going to be bringing back the Starks. I think that's a little bit too far out, but we see him get taken by the White Walkers in that heartbreaking scene. So he would be quite a little jewel in their crown, I think.
Yeah. So it looks like the majority of the finale is set in Winterfell.
Yes, the biggest battle ever filmed.
Yeah. You see the Golden Army on their way into King's Landing.
Yes, led by Harry Strickland. Cersei did allude to this back in season 7, but for the first time we're actually going to see Golden Company or Golden Army.
Yeah, it's been talked about quite a lot, so they've obviously saved this one up their sleeve until the final season. So I'm guessing there's going to be a pretty big battle scene going on here.
Yeah, and are they going to be with Euron Greyjoy or without him? Is he going to turn on them? He's probably one of the most untrustworthy characters in the whole of Game of Thrones.
Real shady little character.
Very shady little character. So it's going to be interesting to see which way he goes. Well, it will just be for his own gain, whichever way he goes.
Then we see Daenerys and Jon Snow arriving in Winterfell. Parallels from the first season.
Absolutely.
When the Lannisters arrived.
Yeah, even down to the little boy looking over the top. That was like a direct throwback to Bran on the very first episode.
It's a bit strange, isn't it, to see Daenerys in Winterfell?
Yeah.
Kind of, it doesn't feel like settled yet.
No, well, I guess it's going to be the true Song of Ice and Fire with Daenerys and Jon in the snow. It's going to be...
And of course we see the dragons, the 2 dragons. Yeah. Because obviously the naughty White Walkers have got the other one.
Yeah, Viserion. Yeah, it's actually awesome seeing the dragons flying over Winterfell. You see Sansa looking out over them, Arya seeing them for the first time. I absolutely loved seeing the Starks' reactions to the dragons.
I actually thought, for me, it made Arya a little bit more vulnerable, almost.
Like a kid again.
She was like overwhelmed seeing these dragons, whereas she's had such a hard few series.
She has.
Turning into a bit of a badass. So it was quite good to see that side of her in the trailer.
Yeah, absolutely. You're seeing that childlike innocence and excitement of her seeing the dragons, and also obviously right at the start with the fear.
Oh, I love her.
Oh, she's such a great character.
But actually, we were talking, weren't we, the other day? We were saying that we think one of them's going to go. I think could possibly be Sansa.
I think Sansa, but I think a lot of people think Sansa, which makes you think, oh, is this Game of Thrones? It could be Arya.
That's the thing with Game of Thrones.
Saving Sansa.
Don't know, do you? Got no idea. What's going to happen next? Who's going to go?
Yeah, and then Arya's reunited with most of her family. It's one of those, not sure. So, speaking of Arya's family, we had that shot in the crypts of Winterfell with Varys looking very scared. The most scared looking character in the whole trailer, actually.
Yeah.
And then you had the statues in the background.
I think that they're in there kind of being protected by everybody else that's sort of fighting outside.
Yeah.
They're obviously under threat
Yeah.
by the White Walkers. Or it could be the Golden Army.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, that was literally all the women and children. And then Varys, and then you had, watching over them, you had that statue of Robb with his direwolf Greywind.
Yes. Also, we see Jon Snow and Daenerys walk towards the dragons, which leaves us wondering, is Jon Snow going to be riding one of those dragons?
One of those dragons that may be named after his own father. Oh, that's going to be awesome as well.
I've got a very big feeling that might happen.
Yeah, you're going to have Daenerys riding Drogon, you're definitely going to have Jon riding Rhaegal.
Yeah, definitely.
Against the White Walkers at that Battle of Winterfell.
Right, so let's talk about Jaime Lannister. He seems to have done a complete 180 throughout the whole of the series. And actually, he's been quite consistent with his changing character.
Yeah.
He's not a Baelish. You don't know where you stand with him.
No.
Or back and forward. He's kind of turned a leaf, gone to the good side, so to speak. Maybe not quite the good side, but as good as he can probably go.
Yeah.
And you see him in Winterfell, don't you? Run!
Yeah, oh god, yeah.
So I'm wondering if actually he maybe partners up with the Starks and is on their team.
Yeah, well, it looks shot for shot from that trailer like you've got Jaime and Arya literally battling on the same part of the castle.
Yeah.
Almost. It's going to be very interesting to see those two characters.
Definitely.
I'll tell you another interesting reunion. Jaime and Bran. They haven't seen each other for a while.
No.
Not since the old Things We Do for Love.
Oh, yes. Yeah, of course. I thought he did that.
Yeah, and Bran knows.
Oh, he's naughty, Neil.
Bran knows everything. Three-Eyed Raven. But yeah, his character arc is incredible. So,
do we think this is why potentially Cersei was looking a little bit teary-eyed?
With her little glass of wine.
Yes. Could she be upset that he's perhaps fighting with the Starks? Or does she get some bad news? Maybe something happens to Jaime? Or what do we think? Why that was quite poignant on her.
It was quite poignant. She looked upset. She had the watery eyes, but at the same time she was having her little celebratory glass of wine, like at the end of season 6. With Cersei, it could go one or two ways because she had a sort of celebratory glass of wine, very similar to...
Yeah, but you say celebratory.
Yeah.
But she could just be drinking a glass of wine. Tyrion drinks wine all the time.
Yeah, he loves wine. He's the god of tits and wine.
Shit.
I didn't give him that title. He proclaimed himself.
Actually, now that we're talking about him, I just want to say there was not much about him in
No,
the trailer at all.
no.
That bit at the end where he's looking up.
What's he looking at?
Dragon. I don't know.
Dragon.
A dragon.
He's been looking at his dragon.
Yeah. Tyrion and Jaime have always had a really strong bond, strong relationship. So, could they be on the same team?
Yeah, you would think so. Jaime's always stuck up for Tyrion.
Yeah. I've got a feeling that Jaime will ultimately turn against Cersei. And I think she was lying about being pregnant.
Oh, you don't think she's pregnant at all?
No.
Interesting.
No. I think the pregnant one will be Daenerys.
Jon and Daenerys did have a little bit of fun at the end of season 7. So do we think that they're going to have a child?
Yes, we do. But they don't know that they're related yet.
No.
I think they'll find out early on. There's only 6 episodes, so I reckon they'll kind of go into it in the first or the second episode.
Do we think that their child is going to be the prince that was promised?
Possibly.
And is that who the Night King's after? Ultimately.
Possibly. Does he have foresight, the Night King?
Yes, he does now.
Because of Bran?
Yeah. He does. The Night King has had opportunities to kill to kill Jon and Daenerys, and he hasn't taken those opportunities, and it's always just been a little bit of a tete-a-tete, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
So I feel like the Night King knows something in the future. I think he knows that they're going to have a child. I think he knows it's going to be a son, and I think that that is the son that the Night King is after to carry on what they're doing. Because they're after the children, aren't they? The male children, like at Craster's Keep.
They are, aren't they?
So it's just a theory. It's just a theory.
So the trailer ends on a pretty big...
ominous moment.
Yes. So obviously that's going to be the big battle.
That's going to be the big battle. Even bigger than the Helm's Deep from Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers, which was huge.
Yeah.
So it's going to be massive. Everyone's going to make it.
Oh no.
Not everyone's going to make it.
I can't deal.
No. Let's just make one final prediction then for the trailer.
Okay.
Who's ultimately going to sit on the Iron Throne?
Oh. Everyone thinks it's either going to be Daenerys or Jon Snow, don't they? I think there could be a little spanner in the works here. I think Daenerys might go, which I really don't want her to.
I agree, I think she will.
And I think Jon Snow will ultimately abstain from the throne, and I think he will go back to the Night's Watch, leaving it open for potentially someone like Arya.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. Crazy. That's one theory.
Okay. One reason why I think Daenerys is going to go is because of a vision that she had back in the second season, where she actually went into the throne room. Snow covered the whole throne room. She was about to touch the throne and just couldn't, and heard her dragons. It was a vision. It looked like a premonition. I still think it will be Jon ultimately sits on it. It's going to be that reluctant hero that sits on the throne, Aragorn style. But it's his Game of Thrones, so all bets are off. It could be anyone.
It would be nice.
It could be Gendry.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's another dark horse. He could just
Could
come
be.
out because there's been quite a bit of camera time on him in the trailer.
Yeah, he's a very fast runner, so we'll see how that comes into it again as well. It was important to know that in the last series. That was everything, I think. Very exciting.
Guys, about 5 weeks left until the biggest series of all time comes to a dramatic end.
Yes.
So join us in this convo.
Comment below, let us know what you think, all the big predictions. Who do you think is going to sit on the Iron Throne? Who do you think is not going to make it? What do you think are going to be the big moments? Oh, there's so much to discuss.
So exciting.
So much. So exciting.
See you on the lead up.
Yeah, see you there. Right, let's go and watch the trailer again.